Oren Saban. I'm a Chief Product Officer at Mate Security, leading the product team. At Mate in general, we deal with AI for security operations teams, from AI investigation response to detection to closing the loop of detection and response. What surprised me most about how organizations are using AI in their SOC is how eager they are to actually implement it in every part of what they do. So we started with investigation, but then response is a very big thing. Reporting is a very big thing. The ability to close the loop to detection is a very big thing. They're pushing us forward to achieve better security with AI. I think that's the most important question everyone is dealing with. And we see the shift happening now in real life, in actual SOC teams, and it's amazing to see that. And for me, it's exactly what happened with software engineering. When we started with, okay, will help me take some grunt work to more autonomy, and we see that happening from closing alerts end-to-end, false positive, noise reduction, that Mate is completely cleaning from customers' current alert queues. Then when you understand the power of Mate can take the grunt work and I can supervise it as an analyst, we call it an instant promotion. Suddenly they become the managers of an agent swarm, an agent team. They govern the actual work right, and they guide them toward the right intuition that agents don't yet have of, I feel that something is not right and I want to send you in that direction, and then the agent will go again, do the grind, and the human can navigate it all. Also, humans are governing that AI is doing the right thing. Exactly like you would handle your employees, right? If you have a bunch of employees and you need to make sure that the ship is going in the right direction, you want to do that too. You want to have governance mechanisms. You want to make sure everyone is doing the work at the quality that you expect. It's going to be the same thing here. May has built and introduced lately the security context graph. What it does, it brings a layer of personalization and tailor-made security for the organization, which is the first thing that once you anchor your reasoning with truth, with things that you saw in the environment, then you're able to reduce the hallucinations dramatically and increase trust, because it feels like your teammate, hence Mate. And it's exactly the same thing as if you will in medicine, right? You don't want to get the same thing that everyone gets to. You want your doctor to prescribe something that is personalized for you. And it's going to be the same thing with security, and this is what Mate does exactly for that. I think the world of AI SOC is already being diverged with multiple different areas. So one of them, some of the AI SOC players are moving towards becoming an MDR and adding service on top of that. The other ones are moving towards shift left to the detection and what I call shift left squared for the prevention. And they're obviously going to converge because it's the same team that works on building those detection and closing the loop for response. And this all detection response engine is going to be one piece that eventually might even deprecate the SIEM, because we don't have to have this in a whole one bundle. I can have my own data lake with the compliance regulation that I want, with the storage that I want, with the price that I want, and build on top of that a layer of detection and response. The role of the SOC at 2028, I think that it's going to converge with security engineering. Eventually, we're going to have teams that are engineering in mind and very, very security oriented, because agents are going to handle a lot of the kind of grunt work of building automation, maintaining the flows. That's going to be the shift, right? And then we're very much focused on the intent, on hunting threats, and actually being at the front layer of catching what put us in dangers as an org, and more strategic kind of work, and then just doing repetitive process again and again. Mate has taken part in the accelerator of CrowdStrike, NVIDIA, and AWS, and working closely with those teams is what brings us forward as well. We see that the defense side of the world in security has been working very in a siloed mode, and we think that the future and where we have to go is to work together as a community to actually bring those solutions to actually stop attackers.